Hello dearest you, it's Silvia here. Welcome to my channel, Silvia's Mystics. I am a mystical pioneer of the new world. This is a description of me that came to me this morning, and I'm actually going to use it for this video. I like it. Beyond this, I am your absolute best esoteric artist and evolutive coach, and here in this channel my aim is to support your evolution when you are already spiritually awakened and advanced on your path. So today I am outside. I went for a bike ride, so let's start the video with a good sip of hot herbal tea. I take my glasses off. It's pretty windy, so maybe I keep my hood on. Today I want to talk to you about bidimensional manifesting. I also want to share with you about what you can get with me, which kind of support you can get from me. And in particular today I want to talk about esoteric art. What do we do through an esoteric art session? Well, we go to investigate into your inner world, and we let what's in there to emerge through the tool of art. So you're going to create a unique piece with your own hands, and that piece is going to bring you a message, an image, also an experience through the making, which will reveal to you something that can be important in your evolutive path, something that you want to find out. Maybe you have questions to make. Maybe there is something that you want to discover in particular, and we go and investigate that. So esoteric art does this. It brings into the conscious what is unconscious. So it reveals what is unconscious, and through that we can work on your evolution with specific practices which your inner world has revealed to be useful for you and on you, because your inner world is unique to you. So this is connected with what I want to talk about today, the bidimensional manifesting, and this regards writing, drawing and painting. All of these things by hand. So when I say writing, I mean writing by hand, with pen on paper, with ink on canvas, with maybe an iron needle on wood. Wherever the material, I mean using our hands to write on a surface. The same when I say drawing and painting, I mean by hands. I mean using fabrics, markers, paper, cardboard, wood, wherever the material. Again, what is important is that we do it with our hands, that we use our body in this practice. So we also activate, our eyes, our posture, our whole body. When we write, we impress the ether, we impress the paper, we impress the surface, wherever it is, with our words. And I encourage you here to write something. Maybe write a letter to yourself, write a letter to your dearest person in the world, write a letter to whoever you desire. Write a letter to Santa. Yes, write a letter to Santa. This is the perfect season of the year. So you write. When you write, stop for a moment and look at the words that you have written. Let's do the simplest example with your pen on paper. These words in the moment we have written them, in the moment we have put them down on paper and we have brought them out from our inner world into paper, they have already manifested. They have hardened into our reality. The point is that they are on a B-dimensional plane. B-dimensional plane. However, they do exist. So this is an intermediate step between our inner world, the world of our imagination, the world of our thoughts, and the outer world, the one we consider physical and three-dimensional, when we see things hardened through people, through facts, through circumstances. When we look at the words, they have manifested into B-dimensional plane, into the B-dimensional plane. So they are already active. This is why this is a super powerful practice. The same thing goes for drawing and painting. When we do it by hand, again, on paper, on fabric, on canvas, on a wall, wherever the surface and the material you choose, we make a magical act. We bring out through the unconscious part of our desire, which manifests in front of our eyes in the B-dimensional plane. These are the words, these are the drawings, these are the paintings that we create, that we make. So I have a practical exercise for you in this video. And it's about choosing one of these practices, the one that you like the most. Maybe it's writing, maybe it's drawing, maybe it's painting. You can also, when you feel very confident and maybe on an advanced level, you can also blend a couple of them or all the three of them. I usually blend writing and drawing. I like very much to write by hand on my journals and to, draw on my pages as well. Sometimes I also love to glue words or images on my pages. So I blend these practices. This is something that came to me just tonight, actually, during the night or very early morning. I was writing my journal and I realized that what I write is already manifested, is manifested on the paper, in this B-dimensional plane. In the instant I write it, that is manifested. So, isn't this super powerful? What we can do then, when we write, for example, is to reread. We can also do it aloud, we can record our voice, or we can just reread it with our inner voice, what we have written. And that thing lives instantly as we read it. So we can perpetuate the magic of the B-dimensional manifestation every time we reread what we write. And the same every time that we stare at the drawing we have created or at the painting we have painted. So my exercise for you is to choose one of these practices and to practice for at least, 1 week. 5 days, 1 week, just to become aware of that manifesting plane. Just to become aware of it. And I challenge you to harvest three-dimensional manifestations, therefore evolution of who you are in your physical world, and report them. Keep on reporting them on your journal. Maybe create a special section of your journal where you write down, where you report all the physical manifestations of your own desires, and practice these rituals. Experiment which is the most powerful for you, the one that it's more funny for you, the one that you enjoy the most. So this is it for today. You can implement this practice through one of my esoteric art sessions, and the link is below in the description of this video. I do recommend you to book your spot for it because it's profoundly magical, transformative and powerful. So it's a great support for your personal evolution. You also have all the links to my other services and products, and the links to my social media as well, so we can keep in contact. Remember that we can create magic in the p-dimensional plane as well, and that this is an intermediate step between our inner world and our three-dimensional world, and that by recognizing and becoming aware that we are already manifesting, we are manifesting instantly in the moment that we write, we draw, we paint. By doing this and by repeating these kind of practices and rituals, we implement our power, and we can for sure use this kind of, let's call it, magical practice to become even more powerful and even more aware of our powers. And this is a wonderful, funny, magical, creative way to live our life and to evolve in a pleasurable way, which is what we want in here. We want pleasure, we want joy, we want happiness, we want to evolve in all our power.